An earlier Motoring Forum segment touched on proposals to have all taxis in Metro Manila sport a uniform color and livery design like in other famous cities of the world. This week we will continue to explore the topic, and this time with a word or two from the Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board.
In Metro Manila, taxis come in various makes, models, colors, and liveries, but majority of taxis are white. To those who are more observant than others, among taxis that are not white, the prevalent color is yellow. There is a reason for this. While there is move pushed by groups who want to see taxis to come all in a standard color with a standard livery, there already exists a memorandum circular issued by the Land Transportation, Franchising, and Regulatory Board mandating that all ordinary taxis must be white and airport taxis must be yellow. But the memorandum circular provides for exceptions.
Actually, there's already a memorandum circular that the LTFRB is enforcing as to color scheme. The general rule is that all taxis should be white, except that if the fleet operator has more than 50 units, then they can adopt a color scheme of their own. So that can be other color scheme other than white. And all airport metered taxi are yellow.
The existing memorandum circular has been in place for many years now, and over the years, more and more taxis are in operation that are not white. Large fleet operators apparently want to have their brand of taxi easily identified by passengers. The process for getting an exemption is easy under the memorandum circular.
That is still being implemented, as I have said, and you will see that all taxis are generally white, except if it's a fleet operator and the number of vehicles that they have in their fleet is more than 50, then they can file an application for change of color with the LTFRB, and we allow that for them to adopt their own color scheme.
Proponents for taxis to have the separate and distinct color and design scheme for different urban areas and cities believe this will help passengers easily identify taxis and hail them. This can also help authorities monitor and regulate the operation of taxi services. Does the LTFRB agree with this?
Well, yes, that would really help if there is this color scheme, because they would be able to identify what are the duly franchised vehicles and what are those that are not franchised.
However, any move to make taxis subject to the same color scheme or design will not necessarily affect the operation of so-called transport network companies offering essentially the same transport service as taxis.
No, because they are different. No, they are not taxis, and they are not supposed to be marked, unlike taxis, and they can maintain their own color.
While it believes the proposal has many benefits, the LTFRB is not about to initiate the move, preferring proponent to seek the agreement of taxi operators.
Well, they have to garner the support, talk to the operators of the taxi, to the associations, and show to them the importance, and if that is agreed upon, then we can mandate that by the issuance of a memorandum circular.
In many other cities in the world, taxis form part of an identity of sorts. This could also happen in Metro Manila, but only if authorities and operators can agree that it would be both beneficial for passenger safety and convenience and profitability.
Apparently, the LTFRB is open to having Metro Manila taxis sport a uniform color, livery, or design, but only if this also gains support of the taxi associations and operators. It's a healthy attitude for a government agency to take, but it would really be cool to have people, especially tourists, know that they are in Metro Manila or the Philippines just by looking at the taxis.